Welcome to The Explainer. You know, what if you could tell what someone was really thinking even before they said a single word? Well, today, we're unlocking the secrets of body language. We're going to be drawing from the amazing insights in the definitive book of body language to decode all those signals we're constantly sending each other every single day.
I know, it sounds like something out of a comic book, right? Mind reading? But what if I told you that you can get incredibly close to knowing what someone is actually feeling, sometimes even better than they can put into words themselves?
See, the key isn't some kind of magic. It's all about learning to read this constant, silent conversation that's happening all around us all the time. It's a language our bodies have been speaking for millions of years, way before we ever came up with words. Okay, now think about this for a second. We spend so much time and energy picking just the right words. But look at the research. The words we use, they only account for about 7% of our message's impact. A whopping 93% is nonverbal, with body language being the biggest piece of that pie. Honestly, mastering this stuff isn't just a cool skill, it's a legitimate superpower.
All right, so let's jump right in with our first practical skill, how to spot those subtle little signals of deceit. Because, you know, as much as we all value the truth, being less than honest is just a part of human interaction that we all have to deal with.
I love this quote. It just perfectly sets the stage. See, lying is actually pretty hard work for our brains. And because of that, our subconscious mind often leaks the truth through these little uncontrolled gestures, no matter how convincing our words might sound. It's fascinating, really. Our brain has this way of betraying us when we're not being truthful. These classic hand-to-face gestures you see here, they're subconscious attempts to kind of contain the lie. Covering the mouth, that's a primal reflex to literally stop the false words from coming out. The nose touch? That can actually be triggered by a rush of adrenaline. Rubbing the eye is a way to sort of block out the person you're lying to. And that collar pull? Well, that's a reaction to the body temperature actually rising, which can happen when you're under the pressure of a lie.
Okay, now this is absolutely crucial. You can't just call someone a liar because they scratch their nose, right? A nose scratch could just be, well, an itch. These are clues, they are not proof. The real key is to look for clusters of these signals, and you've always got to consider the context. Is the person just nervous for another reason? Always look at the bigger picture.
Okay, so let's flip this around. Instead of just reading other people, how can we use our own bodies to project confidence? This is our next power-up. Because get this, your body language doesn't just talk to other people, it talks to your own brain too. I mean, just look at the difference here. Crossing your arms, it creates a literal physical barrier. It's this defensive posture that just screams, I'm closed off. Now compare that to the hands-on hips pose. It takes up more space, it's assertive, and it signals that you're ready and you're in control. That one little shift changes the entire message you're sending. And get this, here's some hard data for you. Studies have actually shown that when you cross your arms while listening, you retain 38% less information. You also tend to have a more critical view of the speaker. It literally closes off your mind at the same time it closes off your body. So if you really want your message to land, keep that posture open.
So you want some really easy, actionable ways to project confidence right now? Here you go. Showing open palms is an ancient signal of trust. It basically shows you're not holding any weapons. The steeple, where you lightly touch your fingertips together, that's a huge favorite of executives and leaders because it just screams self-assurance. And honestly, just holding your head up and standing tall can instantly make you seem like you have more status.
All right, so beyond just spotting lies and showing confidence, body language holds the key to building instant connection and trust with pretty much anyone. And this is where it gets really powerful. The big secret here is a concept called mirroring. And it's something we all do subconsciously. When you're really in sync with someone, you'll naturally start to copy their posture, maybe their hand gestures, even how fast they blink. It's this deep, primal way our bodies create a bond. This right here is the silent message that mirroring sends out. It's not about being a copycat, it's really about empathy. It tells the other person's subconscious brain that, hey, we're on the same wavelength, I get you. It's an absolutely incredible tool for building rapport quickly.
So the big question is, how do you do this on purpose without being, creepy? It's actually pretty simple. First, just watch. Are they leaning forward? Are they using one hand gesture a lot? Second, just subtly adopt a similar posture. If they lean in, you lean in a little. And third, try to match their general energy. If they're speaking quietly and slowly, bring your own volume down a bit. It's all about being in sync, not being a mime.
Okay, so we've learned how to decode people, how to project confidence, and how to connect. Now let's put all of these skills together into one simple, actionable toolkit that'll help you make a great impression in pretty much any situation.
Really, it all boils down to these golden rules. It's about being open in your posture, showing you're engaged with nods and good eye contact, and being genuine with your smile. When you combine all that with respecting people's personal space and that subtle art of mirroring we just talked about, you create this incredibly powerful, positive impression. Mastering these fundamentals can completely change how people see you and react to you.
So, there you have it. You are now officially equipped with the basics to understand the language that everyone speaks, but very few people can actually interpret. And let me tell you, this knowledge gives you an incredible edge in life. So the only question left is this. Now that you can hear the silent conversation happening all around you, what are you going to do with what you learn?